so deep, deep, so deep, deep, so deep. We gon' party all night. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep.
Celtics get the win in Utah, 123-107. Largest lead was 22 to wrap up the 5-game road trip with a W. And this is your recap of the game. The Celtics are now 9-2 in second nights of back-to-backs. They now improve to 51-14 on the season, ending this 5-game road trip on a 3-game win streak. The Celtics winning 3 of the 5 games on this West Coast road trip and improving to 22-11 for their record this year on the road. Celtics pretty much had this game in their pocket from start to finish. However, they were shorthanded tonight. They were missing 3 out of their big 6. JB, KP, the Brozingis brothers, and Al Horford. Now, I do want to talk about something that this game pretty much highlighted and gave me the clarification and reassurance. The Jayson Tatum being an MVP topic. He went off this game, leading scorer, 38 points. And if the team didn't have JB, KP, Al Horford, if there wasn't so much depth to this team, yes, Tatum would be the clear MVP. But being an MVP means you're head and shoulders above and beyond everybody else on that team. Unfortunately for Jayson, in order of winning that award, he just has too much depth and help to really be a standout MVP in that race. Fortunately for the Celtics fans, we have a stacked ass team. So I know it would be great to reward Tatum for being the MVP of our team, the leader of our team. We're more concerned with Banner Bound 18, getting a championship. So, and I'm sure he is too. He's a very unselfish player, and he knows that the bigger goal is what we're after. But he understands that he has value and he has a role on this team. But we're just so stacked and have too much depth for him to really be in the MVP talks. Finals MVP? Now we're talking. Hell yeah, give that man a trophy when we get there. But regular season MVP, I just don't see it in the cards for him. We're just too good of a team. Tatum ended the night 38, 6-2. Derek D Daddy, Ball Daddy, Block Daddy, Assist Daddy, Does It All Daddy, will be all defensive team Daddy White. What a game tonight. He went 7 of 11 from 3. Finally looking like himself again. 24-6, 3 and 3 blocks. Sammy, soon to be a Daddy Hauser, got the start, his 7th of the season. Even though he didn't do great from behind the arc tonight, he did end the night with 14 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks of his own. And then we got Luke. The Cornet contest was on fire tonight, and so were his offensive boards. He had a great stat line for himself tonight, 12, 9, and 6, and 1 block. Drew Holiday ended the night with 16, 5, and 8 assists. Peyton Pritchard off the bench had 10, and Tillman, a.k.a. Al Horford's stunt double, had 7 points and 8 rebounds. He looked so good out there attacking the boards, making the right moves, the right plays, just super energetic. He can even shoot the ball. Love to see it. He was great in the absence of Horford. The Jazz fought hard, hung around pretty much the whole game. At one point in the third quarter, you know how the Celtics love those, cut the lead to 4. But Celtics then went on a 20-0 run in the fourth quarter to push that lead back up to double digits. But the Jazz are a young, hungry team, and they're going to be trouble in the future, I can tell you that. George had 26, Colin Sexton had 20, Collins had 10. Then Jordan Clarkson, not sure why he's coming off the bench for the Jazz, but he had 21 points off that bench, so maybe they're doing something right by having him in that second rotation. The Celtics are now 24-1 for the year against sub-500 teams. I won't let that stat die. That needs to be sung from the rooftops. We had a lot less turnovers this game. Didn't have many free throws, so I'm not going to bitch about the free throws this game, but that still needs to be worked on every practice, I think. Joe actually impressed me tonight, calling timeouts to kill the momentum of the Jazz. Oh my God, I never thought I'd see the day. I'm glad he's learning it now so that he can implement it in the playoffs, because that's when we're really going to need a timely timeout by No Timeout Joe. Like I said, this game was going to be the real true test because they literally played less than 24 hours ago, had to get on a flight, and they were shorthanded in both games. And they were both trap games because both teams were sub 500. So I'm really glad that we showed the fight, the heart, the want, and the resiliency and overcame that adversity in back-to-back nights. Very impressed with this team. And like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown both said in their post-game presser that they had last night, the scary part is we can get even better. And I know that they will, because it's Banner Bound 18 this year, baby. Mark it. After the Celtics played 5 games in a matter of many different time zones and many miles flown across the United States, they're making their way back to take on the Phoenix Suns on Thursday. So until then, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Banner Bound, and that was your recap for the game.